Welcome back to the Lorcana Academy.
It's the finals for our double sealed tournament. We took 2 full sealed pools of the tournaments we've already played, smashed them together, built 1 super deck apiece, but limited ourselves to only using 3 colors of ink per deck.
And if you want to see the pools or the games that led us up to this point, then they're on the channel. Go watch them and then watch this one. It'll be weird the other way around. And then if you decide you want to do this yourself, you can head on over to our sponsor, Coolstuffinc.com. Buy the sealed product or singles that you need to do this. Just make sure to use the code Academy at checkout for 5% off your order. It makes sure that they know that we sent you.
And today, we have the ultimate matchup between NerdGirl and Veggiewagonyee, whoever that is.
Some guy. I don't know how he made it this far, frankly.
It's certainly not skill. Let's see if he can keep the luck streak up.
Let's go. 5.
20. I will play first.
You always get 20.
I always get 20. I'm going to alter 3 cards.
I'm going to alter 2. Good to go.
Good to go. I'm going to start. I'm going to ink Grand Duke and pay 1 for Tiana and pass to you.
I am going to ink a gumbo pot. And I will also play a 1-drop. We're going to play an owl. 2/2, quest for 1. Pass.
Ink Chip Teacup. I'm going to pay 2 for Pinocchio. Quest for 3. I am going to quest with Tiana and get things started. Pass to you.
I'm going to go ahead and ink a rabbit. And I'm going to play a Cruella de Vil. I will also just quest for 1. Pass.
That evasive on your turn screws up some of my plans, but I won't tell you that. I'm going to pay 2 for Jiminy Cricket. Evasive quest for 1, but also if I have Pinocchio in play when I play him, I draw a card. Ink Winnie the Pooh. Also play Chip the Teacup. I think I'm just going to pass to you.
I'm going to go ahead and ink this Rapunzel. And for 3 mana, I'm going to go ahead and play an Arthur. Yeah, and I'm not too worried, so I'm going to go ahead and quest for 1. I'll pass.
2 for Merlin Squirrelin. I'm going to take a look at the top card of my deck and either put that on the top or bottom. I think that's headed right to the bottom. I think, going to trade Chip the Teacup for Owl, ink the Cinderella, and pay 2 for 𝚱𝙴𝙲𝙺. When it's banished in a challenge, I return it to my hand. I think that's as much as I've got for the turn. Pass.
I'm going to go ahead and ink a Mulan, and I will pay 4 for 𝚱𝙴𝙺𝙺. He is a 4/2 with evasive and quests for 1. I'm pretty happy here. I'll pass.
These evasives are also scary for poor Jiminy Cricket. I just want to get in for 1. I am going to quest with 𝚱𝙺 and with Merlin to go up 2. I think I want to hang on to both of these cards. So I'm just going to pass after that.
This might actually help you out, I guess.
It's fine with me. You can go ahead.
Ink a second 𝚱𝙴𝙺𝙺. I am going to send this one on a quest.
Okay.
I will tap 5, and we're going to play Pinocchio on the Run. He's a 3/3 that quests for 2, and when he comes into play, I can bounce a creature with 3 mana cost or less. And I hate letting you quest for free with 𝚱𝙺, but I think you're going to want to ink it anyway, which is why you're just questing, hoping I'll have to challenge it. So I'm going to let you ink it. I'm going to bounce it to your hand.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, so I'm going to ink this 𝚱𝙺. I'm going to pay 3. And finally, I found my Arthur.
Nice.
I think now, with your 3/3 Pinocchio, pretty much all of my quests are bad. But I also think the cards in my hand are pretty bad. So I will at least quest with Merlin. If you take him out, I'll get a little card selection. Pass to you.
I will attempt to slow you down. I think I need to manage this in some way. So I will go ahead and challenge with Arthur.
All right. When it leaves play, I'm going to take a look at the top card.
Okay.
I'm going to put this on the bottom.
And I'm going to go ahead and send my entire team on a quest for 4. And then we're going to play some cards. We're going to start with Judy Hopps. It's a 2/3 that quests for 2. I may banish an item. Its player draws a card. There's no items on the board. And then I will pay 2 for a Nana. It's a 1/3 that quests for 1, and whenever I play a Floodborn character, I may remove all damage from the chosen character. And I will go ahead and pass to you, Veggie.
I am just not finding ways to remove any damage from my characters. So this Rapunzel has been sitting in my hand. Quest with Pinocchio for 3. I'm going to quest with Arthur for 1 more and return Pinocchio to my hand for an additional 2. Pay 3 for the Prince. Never gives up. I will exert him as a bodyguard. I think I'm just going to pay 3 to play Strength of a Raging Fire and take out your one thing that cleanly eliminates the Prince.
Dr. Facilier is out for the count.
So I'll at least quest with Tiana in addition. And I'll pass to you.
Questing with Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to quest with Arthur for 1. I'll return Pinocchio to my hand for 2 more. I'm going to recast Pinocchio, bouncing your bodyguard back to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Cruella de Vil to fight Arthur for 1 point of damage. We will just also challenge Tiana.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, I got this. I'll replay the Prince. I'll pay 2. I'll play Pinocchio. And I will quest with Jiminy Cricket and pass to you.
It looks like I have lethal on board. We're going to go Pinocchio for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur for 3 more, returning Pinocchio to my hand. And then we've got 2, 3, and 4 more, 21.
That's the game.
I'm going to pitch 3 cards.
Me too. I'm going to ink Li Shang and pay 1 for Chip. Pass.
I will ink a Happy. And I will match you with an Owl.
Ooh.
And pass.
Ink the Snow White. I'll pay 2 for 𝚱𝙴, and I will quest with Chip. Pass to you. Power, Beauty, 𝚱𝙴.
I'm going to ink a Rapunzel. I am going to trade with your Chip by challenging. And I'm going to play a Rapunzel, a 1/4 quests for 1, and I can exert her to remove 2 damage from a character. Pass.
Ink Eudora. I'm going to pay 3 for Arthur.
Nice.
He's here. I think with that, then I'm not going to give you some free 𝚱𝙴, even if it's just back to my hand. I'll pass to you.
I'm going to ink a Basil, and I'm going to pay 2 for another Basil. It's a 2/2 quest for 1 with support. Whenever he quests, I can add his attack to someone else. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just quest with Rapunzel.
Makes sense.
Pass.
I'm going to ink Lawrence. Quest with 𝚱𝙴. Quest with Arthur. Return 𝚱𝙴 to my hand. Pay 2 for 𝚱𝙴. And pay 2 for Mouse Armor. I can exert it to give a character resist 1 until my next turn. And we're going to do that to Arthur.
Wow, you don't have to pay for that?
I don't have to pay for that.
Wow, that's annoying.
It's great.
That is very annoying.
I will pass to you.
Okay. I'm going to ink this Gumbo Pot. Quest with Basil for 1. And I will have him support Rapunzel. And she will challenge Arthur for 3 damage. Unfortunately, only the 2. And then I will go ahead and pay 4 for another Basil. It's a 3/4 that quests for 2. And I will pass the turn.
I think for sure 𝚱𝙴 has got to challenge Basil.
Okay.
And it will return to my hand. I'm going to ink that 𝚱𝙴. I'm going to pay 4 for the goat. It's Merlin Goat. When I play him, I gain a lore, and when he leaves, I gain a lore.
When he is banished or when he leaves?
Leaves play. Yeah, why not? It's cool. I like it. It makes my brain happy. I am going to quest with Arthur. I'll gain 1. I'm going to return Merlin to my hand, get an extra 1 from Merlin, and an extra 2 from Arthur. I will Mouse Armor Arthur again. Pass to you.
Really?
Look, the synergy gives me happy brain chemicals.
Well, Basil is gonna just come in and attempt to fight Arthur.
I mean, I can't stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have to I'm scared, man. I don't know what's going on over there. We're going to go on a quest with Rapunzel. I am going to ink this Rapunzel, and I am just going to cast Snow White. She is a 2/3 that quests for 1, and when she comes into play, I can remove up to 2 damage from a character. I'm going to remove damage from Basil,
Seems great.
and I will pass the turn.
I'm going to ink Beast. I'm going to pay 3. Replay this Arthur. And this is why I was like, why is everybody getting their Arthurs consistently before me? I have 2. I will also pay 3, just in case there's some sort of shenanigans. For this magic broom, it is going to give Arthur resist 1.
Okay.
And I will activate Mouse Armor to also give Arthur another resist 1 and pass the turn.
Pay 5. And we're going to play a Pinocchio. 3/3 quest for 2, and we're going to bounce Arthur back to your hand. No reason to get cute. I'm a little behind, so let's go ahead and start questing for 4. Pass.
Ink this beast. And you know what the 2 cards in my hand are. I'm going to pay 4 for Merlin, gain a lore, and pay 3 for Arthur for a 3rd time this game.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
And then I'll activate Mouse Armor just in case. Give Merlin that resist 1. Pass to you.
I am going to ink this Mulan and get the Great Mouse Detective land. It's very perfect. We are questing all day because that's what we came here to do. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You're winning.
Just barely. And we are going to pay 6. We will not shift it and draw cards, but we will play another character that can quest for 3. If I had shifted it, I could draw some extra cards, but we have another 3/4 that can quest for 3. I will pass the turn.
Activate Mouse Armor to give Merlin resist 1. I'm going to have Merlin challenge, I guess Basil is the best one here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll take 2, but then we're just going to quest with Arthur. I'll get 1 from Arthur's quest. I will return Merlin to my hand and get an additional 3. I'm going to pay 4. Replay Merlin, get an extra 1. And then I'm going to pay 2 and play Pinocchio. Magic Broom will pretend like it is, it's got 3 strength and challenge Snow White because it can.
Snow White will take 2 damage.
But that's that. I'm out of cards.
All right. I think I can just quest here for the W. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to 20 exactly.
That's it.
Good game.
So, how you feeling after that?
I'm glad that at least my skill got me this far. Yeah, no, I got wrecked.
So NerdGirl takes the crown in our last tournament of Rise of the Floodborn season. We're going to probably do this again for the next one. We'll see you then. But before that happens, make sure that you head on over to our sponsor, Coolstuffinc.com. Buy the sealed product and singles that you need to do this on your own. Make sure you use the code Academy at checkout for 5% off your order.
All right. We'll see you for the next tournament here on
The Lorcana Academy.